Hi everyone, welcome back to Mae's Flips. Lots to show you today, so what I'm going to do is quickly. I've got about 31 items in total, 3 different boot fairs. I know I said previously, I'm going to do a guessing game. I haven't researched any of this. So what I'm going to do, show you what I've bought, tell you how much I've paid for it, how much I expect to come back from it. So I'm going to try and guess what I think these are going to sell for. I'll show you some solds on the screen so you can keep track of how well I'm doing. Feel free to guess along the way. Let me know how well you do. Nice to have a little bit of fun. So like I say, 3 boot fairs, 1 on Saturday, 2 on a Sunday, lots to show you. Let's get to the first item. So starting with the stuff that I bought on Saturday, not going to do anything in any particular order, but I am going to save my favourite one till the end and then move on to Sundays. But the first item to show you is this. Just a cool little small Mr. Men pencil case, 1989. Pretty good condition, only paid 20p. Probably not going to be looking at a lot. I reckon I'm going to go with about £6. I can't imagine there's going to be much money in it, but it's old, you never know, take the chance on it. Then next up, I only paid 60p for this, just a cool little Milka mug. Also has the original box as well, as you can see, there it is. Good condition, doesn't look like it's even been used to be fair, so only 60p. Again, not expecting a lot back from that. I'm going to go over around 6, probably maybe £7 on that as well, but I only paid 50p, so it's a little bit of profit. Then we got another badminton racket. As you know, I like buying my rackets recently. Don't know why, but just keep doing it. But they keep selling, so I'm going to keep buying them. This one is just a Yonex badminton racket. I assume that's how you pronounce it. Not actually too sure. But in good condition, as you can see. No damage to the strings or whatever you call those parts. As you can see there, no bends in it. I only paid £2. Handle probably needs redoing, but that's not too much of a hassle. But I'll just sell it like it is. This guy did actually have loads and loads of rackets, but they're all bent or broken or damaged, and this was the only one that he had that wasn't too bad. I haven't actually sold many badminton rackets, so I'm not too sure what to expect. I'm going to go with £15. We've got a Motorola baby monitor. Looks really cool, nice condition. Looks like better quality than the ones I've had before. I only paid £2. It is all in there. Now I haven't tested anything yet, so these guesses are going to be for stuff that's working. Fingers crossed that it actually does work. But I only paid £2. I want to guess at about 16 quid for that, because it's got the original box as well. But I have to say, one of my favourite finds was this. It's a cool little Casio calculator, but this one is a bit different from what you'd usually expect. Definitely a lot older, because when I saw it, it actually had this plug that was inside it. Just goes in the top there. So it must be a plug-in calculator, which I've never seen before. So I only paid £2. I thought I'd take the risk. Also, I know it's old, so it might not even work. But for something this old, I can't imagine there's got to be some value to that. So I'm going to go high, guess at 15 quid, hope for the best. Does also come with the case as well. A box of random stuff. Funny enough, none of this stuff relates to the actual steering wheel, but I'm going to show you what's inside. There's 2 main reasons why I bought it. First one is this sealed Xbox 360 wireless headset. That should be good money in this. I only paid £5 for this whole lot as well, so it's not a lot of money. But I reckon that at least will get around £10. Then it is an older model, but this one is a cool little Turtle Beach. Probably more designed for the Xbox 360, but should still be sellable. I'm going to roughly guess around £5. I haven't sorted out all the wires yet, as you can see. Bit of a mess, but they should still sell. There's also a Xbox 360 wireless adapter. Obviously, if any of you guys ever used to game back then, you always had to use one of these just so your Xbox could connect to the internet properly. Also, I can't test if it actually works because I don't have a 360 anymore, so hopefully it will. But I'll probably just sell it, and then if it don't work, I'll just have to refund them. And for the second item, for the main reason I bought it, is this Kodak power plug adapter. Now, I sold a Canon one before for about 15-20 quid. So I know Kodak isn't obviously as good, but that's probably still going to fetch around £10, hopefully. And I have no clue as to what this actually is, but it just says Nico or Nico on there. It just says Zoom Nico on the back. If any of you guys know what it is, let me know, but this is definitely going to have some research. Then we've got a really cool looking Ford wall clock, still in the packaging, all still sealed. I paid £3 for this, so I'm guessing that's not too much, I hope. I reckon something like this probably sell for about £15. And whilst we're on the theme of clocks, I've also got another clock, which I keep buying recently, don't know why. London Clock Company. I don't know if that's any good, I haven't really got a clue. I only paid £1, but it looks like it's half decent quality, so I'll be reserved and I'll just go with £10 on that one. So I also picked up 2 more bags. As you know, I keep selling bags on Vinted. This one here is just a black and white Adidas messenger bag in good condition, as you can see. I only paid £1. Probably be able to sell that for at least £10 on Vinted, I reckon. Probably start at about 15, accept an offer. And the second bag, again, another black and white Adidas, but this time it's a hold-all gym bag. Again, good condition, no rips or holes in it. Will do someone a good turn. Hold-alls do definitely sell better. Paid £3 for this one. I'm going to expect about £15 back. And the next 2 items I got in a little bundle deal, so I paid £3 for both, so £1.50 each. First one is this sealed sequin art. Nice little picture of a tiger on there. Love tigers. Always have done when I was younger, so it's quite cool to find. Obviously not going to do this myself, but because it's sealed, should be able to sell it. Probably around £10 I reckon. Won't be a lot of money in it, but it's just one of those little simple items you can fill your eBay shop with. And the second one, and as you all know, Lilo and Stitch. Huge, people love it. And I've got a cool little giant Stitch teddy there. In good condition. Needs a little bit of a wash, but it's not too bad. Mostly just a bit dusty. Again, £1.50 for that. Absolute bargain. This one is from a Disney park, so I imagine someone bought it from when they went on holiday. I'm going to guess around £10, but if not, I can probably just easily sell this at my own boot fair for about £5. Someone will definitely buy that for sure. I've got 5 more items to show you from the Saturday boot fair. The next 4 items are all board games, or sort of board games. Let me show you. First up, Star Wars Monopoly. I love myself in a Monopoly game. Haven't actually got this one. It's the Saga edition from 2005. Looks to be in really good condition. Obviously, if it's not all there, then the price of it is definitely going to go down. I reckon something like that should fetch about £10. I only paid £2, not bad. Next board game is a Wellington's Payday. This one's from 1994, so 1 year older than what I actually am. I only paid £1 for this. Payday is a game that's always sold really well. I've sold one before. Do believe that sold for about £12, so I'll probably get around the same as long as it's all complete. The next up is a game that I've actually not heard of or seen before, and it's just called Last Chance. I don't actually know anything about the game. I know it's some sort of dice game, but I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do. But these ladies had this game, and the next one I'm going to show you, they said £2 each, and she went, oh, you can both for £3 if you want them. So obviously I'm going to take that. It's only £1.50. Not much of a risk on there. That's just the back there. You can see how fairly old it is just from the pictures on the back. This one's actually 1995, so same age as what I am. Probably in better condition than what I am. Haven't really got a clue on what the price of this is going to be. I'm going to say £10, but obviously some board games only go from 6, some go to 15. So I'll hang in the middle, I'll go at 10. Now the next game, and the second to last item of Saturday Boot Fair. As you guys know, I like to gamble, especially buying and selling is a gamble in itself, but I do like to go to a casino, spend some money, and I like playing roulette. So seeing this was kind of a no-brainer. This is a cool Monte Carlo roulette. So I'll try and show you in some of the pictures, but it comes with the board, the wheel, the ball, loads of chips. Even has that little cane thing they use as well, which I thought was quite cool. So again, only paid £1.50. It is actually in a different language. I'm assuming that's Spanish. I couldn't find any year date on that, so I'm not really sure what it's from, but it does look fairly old. I imagine it's probably going to be around the same age as the other one that they had. But again, sale price, I honestly don't even know what to guess at. I want to go higher and go at £15, but I feel like that might be making me look a bit silly. But again, it's not something I know or seen, so it's kind of hard to judge. But the condition of it is really good. It doesn't even look like it's been used. So as you have seen so far, Saturday was quite fruitful. I have actually got 2 more items to show you now, because if the other item is behind the door and I've only just remembered it. So I've got 2 more items. So I'm going to show you the second one behind the door, then show you my favourite one. But as you can tell, Saturday has been quite good. Found quite a lot of stuff. So last 2 items, let's see what it is. So this item is quite a big one. It did hinder my buying and selling on a Saturday. I already filled up a bag and then bought this, and I had to take it back to the car because it's this giant Thomas and Friends track set. Got a cool little railway system. I paid £3 for this. I'm hoping it's going to be at least £25–30 just because of the size. Obviously that price will depend on whether all the bits are there. The contents on the back there. So at least I'll be able to tell if it is all there as well. Box is quite battered, but that shouldn't matter too much. I don't massively want to send this through the post just because of how big it is. It's going to be awkward to package up. So I'll try and sell this on Facebook as well, and then maybe someone will buy that locally instead. Usually you have to take a bit of a price hit, but without the hassle of actually posting it, it's definitely worth it. Now my definite favourite item of Saturday, I only paid £1 for this. Couldn't believe it. It's amazing. I don't even know why, I just really like it. It's definitely something I'm going to have to research quite a bit. But it's this cool little boomerang, still sealed in its packet. This is from 1989. Just there. How cool is that? Still sealed. I only paid £1, which I couldn't believe it when she said it. I thought she was going to say like 5–10 quid at least. Comes with throwing instructions just on there. On the bottom there, just said it's handcrafted in Western Germany. Also says albatross. I don't know whether that's good. I don't know, I feel like it is. I don't even know why. So hopefully I found a good one in this. I want to say something like £30, but obviously I've never seen anyone buy it. I've never seen one myself. So let's go 30 anyway. Hope for the best. If not, if it's really cheap, I might just keep it for myself. So that was the last item I had to show you from the Saturday boot fair. Now we're going to move on to the Sunday boot fairs. Like I said, I had 2. Probably around the same sort of stuff. I think there's 18 items in total. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you stick around, there's still some good stuff to see. So let's get to the next one. Cool little Bob the Builder plush. Look how big that is. From the year 2000, so one of the older ones. In good condition. Paid £3 for it, so not too expensive. Not really sure what the solds are going to be like, but because it's such a big one, I imagine they should be quite high. I'm hoping for at least £15. I know it's not a lot of profit, but it is a little bit better than nothing. Pair of Nike Tiempos, just some men's black ones, UK 10, just normal AstroTurf, a little bit of wear to them. They're not the highest quality ones, the material's not the best, but they should still sell for at least 20 quid, I reckon. We picked up this PS4 game, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Only costs you £1. Fortunately, it doesn't come with the cover or anything, but just the case. But that should still fetch at least £10. Dad said he'd even test it for me. I think he just wants to play it, but might as well let him. Saves me having to do it. Then we just got a plain old Samsung TV remote. Only cost £1, as you can see there. Not really sure what TV it goes to. Obviously not a new one because it's got none of the Netflix buttons or anything. But I only paid £1. Probably looking at around £8 to £10 on that, so not too bad. The next item, I feel like this is probably one that I probably should have just left behind, but it only cost me £1, so it's not too much. I'm not sure it's going to be worth that much really. It's just the Angry Birds Star Wars Destroy the Death Star Jenga game. Pretty cool game to be fair, so I hope there is some worth to it. I want at least £10 back, but I feel like it's going to be one of those that's going to be 5 or 6 quid. Might be a Vinted thing or just send back at a boot fair. Next up, we got these 3 random board games that are all still sealed. I paid £10 for 3 of them, which is a bargain. It's only $3.33 each. All random games. This one's Twilight Inscription. None of these games I've ever heard of, but I thought for £3.33, I'm not going to knock that. I prefer it if it's around 15–20, but some games are going to sell for more, some that don't. It is kind of hard to gauge, so say 10–15, be on the safe side. We've also got a Azul Summer Pavilion game. Again, never heard of these. £15, that's what I'm hoping for. And then the other one's Century Golem Edition. They could be rare, they might not be, they might just be really cheap. Who knows? So we just got 4 items left from the first boot fair, and then we're moving on to the second one. Hopefully this doesn't go too long. I know there's quite a lot to show you in this video, so appreciate your patience, of course. But next up, we got a Babyliss 3Q hairdryer. Now, I never knew much about hairdryers, to be honest, but there's this one boot fair that I went to. I think I did mention it in a video a little while ago. I bought a brand new Babyliss 3Q one. Not sure if it's the same one. It does look very, very similar, so I am hoping it is. But the one that I've got, literally just up there, I've got listed up for about 90 quid. So even a used one, I only paid £4 for this. So I reckon it will go for at least 40, maybe £50. That's what I was going to be hoping. Next up, we've just got another snooker cue. Quite a little cool one this, very different. Not a brand I've ever heard of. It actually says Adam Custom Cues on there. So I've never heard of them. There's a little bit of wear on the cue, a little bit there. Probably needs retipping on there as well. But it does also have a signature of the person who made it. I can't actually read that, so I don't know what it says. So I'll have to look into that. I only paid £5. Looks to be in good condition. Something like this, I won't guess too highly. I'm going to go with about 30 quid. Does also come with a case as well. And then we've got this cool little BB-8 toy. It's one of those ones where you've just got the little pull cords, put it like so, and it speeds up across the floor. I'll try and do a video to show you guys to see if you can see it right. Stop that noise. I only paid £1. Obviously, I'm not really expecting too much off of it. It's because I kind of just liked it more than anything. But let's say £7. Let's go for £7. It's probably about right. So now we've just got the last item from the first boot fair. It's quite a cool find. I actually quite like it. It is another racket, but it is a bit different from what I usually buy. To start with, it caught my eye because it is quite a nice case. So I saw it just standing there, just like so. But I didn't see the head part. I actually just saw Apex and I thought, oh, that's weird. Never heard of that before. Completely didn't see the giant sign that said head. But if you open it up, and I'll show you why. It comes with another case, which I might add, they're both really good quality as well. So I can't imagine that these aren't going to be worth decent money. So I only paid £2 for this, which is why I bought them. But it is an old racket. Now when I say old, it is pretty old because it's actually a wooden one, which you'll see they stopped playing with quite a long time ago. At first, I thought this was going to be a badminton racket just because of the head. It's really small, but it turns out it's actually a squash racket. So if you've ever seen squash rackets before on my channel or anywhere else, the shape is not like that at all. It's more like an egg oval shape. So that was quite weird. But this is all in good condition. Doesn't look broken or anything. But it just looks like it's pretty nice quality. The bit that did make me laugh is this little bit they put on there. Don't know if you'll be able to see that, so I'll pop it up on the screen. But yeah, it came with a really nice bag, really nice case, really good condition. I've never bought or sold old rackets before. I never bothered, so I thought they probably won't be worth a lot, or they might sit around for too long. I thought this one, I'll give it a go. I've been curious about old rackets, so I thought I might as well try it. This is a nice, looks like a good one to start on. So we'll see. I don't know what price to guess at. I'll probably say 15, just because I'm not too sure. But to be fair, 15 is probably quite low, because I imagine you probably get around 10, 15 just for this case or the other one. So hopefully it'll be more than that. But I'll try and find some solds or some listings and I'll let you guys know. So the first item is this Olympus digital voice recorder. If anyone knows, if you're ever in the buying and selling game, Olympus is a great name to look out for. Anything Olympus is probably going to be worth it. Even comes with the manual as well. Even that's probably going to be worth some money. I only paid £2 for this. Also, I don't know if it works, but even if it doesn't, I'll probably still be able to sell it. I'm going to guess at about 20 quid, if it is working. And the next purchase I made, a little small one. I'm not 100% sure on why I bought it, but I thought I'd just give it a go. It only cost me 50p, so I thought why not. It's just this dual Coca-Cola bottle. So you can have one drink on one side, another on the other. Also comes with the 2 straws. It's all in good condition. Can't imagine it'd actually hold much water on either side, or whatever else you decide to put in there. But I only paid 50p. I know some mugs like this can sell for good money. I'm hoping for at least £10. If not, 7+ would be fine. So we got the second to last item. Because the last item I bought in a little bundle, so I'll show all that together. But first up, we've got a Toshiba Blu-ray player. This only cost me £2. So again, I don't know if it works. I haven't done any research into any of this. If I ever see any Blu-ray players, I tend to go for £2 or £3. Because most of the time you're going to sell them for at least 12, 15+. But see, Toshiba's half decent brand, not too bad. So I reckon you'll probably get around 15 quid for that. When I've sold Blu-ray players in the past, they don't tend to sit around for too long either. As long as they're tested and working, they won't sit there for that long. So they're quite a good quick flip to make. So now I've got 3 items left to show you. It is the last one of the video. I know this video has been quite long, so I do apologise for that. But these 3 all come together. None are for me, so that's a little clue of what it might be. But what I did actually get is 3 more Funko Pops. Got a nice little bundle deal. She said they're £4 each. I asked her how much for these 3 and she only said a tenner. So again, £3.30 for each. It's a good little bargain. So the ones I got was a Marvel Gamora. There's a Rick and Morty Swifty Rick. Is that how I'm reading it? I'm reading this backwards, so I'm not too sure. That looks about right. And then another Marvel Gwenpool, an unmasked one. So the main reason I bought these was because they all have these special stickers, which mean they're exclusive to certain places. So they're a lot more rare than just normal ones. I do believe that one might be Walmart, if I remember rightly. And then that one there, you've got Hot Topic exclusive. And then that one there's got the 2019 Summer Convention. So the ones with the stickers are more rare, so they do tend to be a bit more valuable. So I'm not saying buy any Funko Pop that has this sticker on it. Also, they do still have to be wanted, they have to be liked, they've got to be popular for them to be worth money. So don't just buy anything, try and find things that are popular, like Marvel. See, Rick and Morty is a big thing as well. Obviously, some things that are really rare and they haven't made loads of are going to be obviously expensive as well. But at £3.33, I don't mind too much. That's worth taking the risk for. So guys, that is the last item I had to show you. I do thank you for taking the time out to watch this. I know it's been really long, there's just been so much to show you. I didn't really have time to break it up into 2 videos, so I had to do it all at once. This could possibly, and this is a big little spoiler for you guys, could possibly be the last one where you have to watch me staring at my face all the time. So I actually ordered a GoPro the other day, should be coming tomorrow. So if all goes to plan, the next video will actually be me walking around the field. I know it's quite exciting, I'm quite excited for it. I'll probably do some sort of announcement later on in the time once I've actually figured out how I'm doing it, how to edit it and all that nonsense. So again, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know how well you've done in the guessing game. Hopefully I've done quite well. I still don't actually know to this point, so hopefully I've done alright. Hopefully there's some few gems in there that I don't know about myself. So again, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.